What's up guys, it's Michael from iApplyTech.com. Today I review of the Omni Case from CaseCrown.com. Now this case is actually something I've never actually seen, and we'll take a look at some of the features here later on, but basically it's actually a magnet and you'll be able to stick it to metal things, obviously. It also has a few other features, but we'll take a look at those a little later. Now let's do what I always do right away, and that's taking a look at the cutouts on this case. So you can see on the bottom we have a completely open cutout to pretty much put in any kind of adapter you want, whether that be the official Apple ones or the third-party ones. On the side you can see the volume buttons as well as the rotation lock. Very easy to access those, no problems whatsoever. And on the top you'll be able to see another large cutout for the power button. Obviously there was no problems there because it is such a large cutout. And then of course you'll be able to see on the front, you can see everything is open, and then on the back there is a wide cutout for the camera hole. Now one very disappointing thing I found out about this case is that it does not have a lip on the front of the cover. You can see it does have a little one, but I would not trust this enough to lay it on a table or something without it possibly scratching my phone. There is a little lip there for a lay on the table design, but it's not enough to satisfy me. But if you never lay your phone face first on a table, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Just something I always like in a case. Now let's take a look at that extra flab that I guess you could say that you get with this case. Now it's actually a magnetic, I guess, flab you could say. And basically you just got to stick it on your phone and you're good to go. That thing's not going to fall off. It is magnetic. One feature that it does have is that you're able to roll it up like this, and then you can use it as a stand to watch a movie, watch FaceTime, maybe play a game, do whatever you want with it. And you can also tip it over if that's a better viewing angle for you, if you want to watch a YouTube video or something like that. And you can actually even wrap headphones around it and then put it in like that so the headphones won't move around or anything. Now I did find this feature to be actually quite useful. I used to not watch really any videos on my iPhone, not too many at least, just because I didn't like the size of the screen and I didn't really like it that I didn't have that great a viewing angle. But once I got this case, I started watching a few more videos on it. You can see it's very sturdy. You just fold it up, set it down, and you're able to watch Techno Buffalo on your iPhone. Or you could watch me, of course. But anyways, yes, it is very easy to use, and you can put it in two different viewing angles, and it's just a nice little feature on the case. But of course the big feature about this case, which is something I've actually never seen on a case, well, so I would consider it very original of CaseCrown to do, is that it actually is magnetic. So you can see here I have my treadmill here, and I found a good spot for it here. You can just stick it on there, and then you could plug headphones in and you could go running. You could also stick it on, I found a way on my desk here. So if you come down to sit at your desk and you just want to stick your iPhone somewhere so you're not going to bump it over, it actually comes quite useful, even though that you wouldn't really necessarily expect a case to have a magnet. It's actually pretty useful and pretty cool case. This case also has some absolutely amazing texture, probably the best feeling case, I guess you could say, or at least that I've ever held. Maybe the best, I'm not sure, but it is very nice to hold, very grippy. I really loved the texture of this case. One thing I did find to be kind of annoying is that the actual flab, I guess what I've been calling it this whole review, doesn't actually align perfectly to the actual case when you're going to put it back on. Now this is kind of to be expected. I mean, it is a magnet, it'd be a little hard to make it perfect, otherwise it'd be hard to stick to things, but it is just something I need to mention because I am doing a case review of it, that it kind of gets annoying trying to perfectly align it with the camera hole. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this review. I'd like to thank CaseCrown for sending this out to me, and I'd like to apologize for taking so long to get the review out. If you guys are interested in buying this case, it is again made by CaseCrown.com. I'll leave a link in the description below where you guys can go check it out. It costs $18.95, which is a very reasonable price for this case, and it comes in red, orange, blue, green, and the black model I have here. One of my friends actually liked this case so much, I showed him it, that he actually ordered a black one too. So I like the case, he liked the case, maybe you'll like it too. It is definitely different compared to some other iPhone cases out there. I know when I think iPhone case, I don't think magnet, but it's actually a pretty cool feature. So check it out in the description below. Check out my last video if you haven't seen that or if you missed that, and I'll see you guys in my next video.